Before identifying a bacterium, we ask one simple question. Can it move and can it be treated? Hello everyone, this is Neha and today I am taking you through one of the most important routine investigations. That is the Salmonella in stool culture. The stool culture, combined with motility and antibiotic sensitivity testing, plays a crucial role in identifying the enteric pathogen like Salmonella species and giving the effective treatment in gastrointestinal infections. First of all, let's discuss about the sample details for the motility culture and sensitivity. A good result always begins with a good sample. The type of sample preferred here is fresh stool sample. The container used should be clean, sterile, with wide mouth. Transport the sample as early as possible, preferably within 2 hours. One of the important questions that arises in everyone's mind is why motility test is done in stool culture. In stool culture, the movement helps narrowing the culprit. Motility test helps differentiating the enteric pathogens, especially the Salmonella and Shigella. The Salmonella are motile and on the other hand the Shigella are non-motile. Now let's discuss about the media used for stool culture. Each medium tells a different story. For stool culture, we use McConkey agar for lactose fermentation, XLD agar for the detection of Salmonella species, and the enrichment broth, the Salinite F broth, which enhances the pathogen recovery. The day 2 speaks through the colony color. The black color tells us powerful story. On xyloslicin deoxycholate agar, the black-centered red colonies were observed after incubation at 37 degrees Celsius for 18 to 24 hours. Black means hydrogen sulfide, an important diagnostic clue. The XLD agar contains sodium thiosulfate and ferric ammonium citrate. The hydrogen sulfide producing organisms reacts with iron salt. This forms a black precipitate. Not all black colonies are the same, but Salmonella is the prime suspect. The Salmonella species are red colonies with black centers, non-lactose fermenters, and are H2S producers. Protease may also produce H2S, but usually shows swarming on other media, not typical on XLD. After the colony isolation, the antibiotic sensitivity testing is performed, either by Kirby-Bauer disk diffusion method or Muller-Hinton agar, and the plates are incubated at 37 degrees Celsius for 16 to 18 hours. The common antibiotics used for Salmonella species are ciprofloxacin, ceftriaxone, and azithromycin. The color appearance gives a clue, but the biochemical reaction gives the confirmation. Let's see the biochemical reaction of Salmonella species. They are indole negative, MR positive, VP negative, citrate positive, urease negative, and in case of TSI, they are alkaline or acidic with H2S production. The Salmonella species are oxidase negative organism. Moving forward to the precautions for motion culture. Use the pure culture only. Maintain aseptic techniques. Correct inoculum density should be maintained. Always follow the standard incubation conditions. Finally, let's see the clinical importance of motility culture and sensitivity. They help in the accurate diagnosis of enteric infections, the targeted antibiotic therapy, and the prevention of antimicrobial resistance. Understanding the bacterial movement and the drug response helps us control infections effectively. That's all for today. Thank you for watching. Keep following Medical Guruji for more routine microbiology videos. Thank you and bye-bye.